Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another week of online rehearsals with Worsley Concert Band. Got a slightly different setup today, so hopefully you can see my arms from the start of rehearsal as opposed to sort of halfway through the first piece when I realised, oh, I should really be conducting up here if anyone's going to be able to see me. So hopefully you'll be able to see my hands all the way through, which, you know, would be a nice bonus. Now, finally, I'm so happy I got some feedback on what we might want to cover this week. Yay! So thank you very much to our lovely flautist Sylvan for saying, why don't we have a little bit of a Robert W. Smith fest and cover Into the Storm and The Great Locomotive Chase. And I thought that was fantastic. And so I thought we'd have one extra to warm up and then one in the middle just to sort of split it up. So we'll have just 4 pieces on the docket today. And we'll do a little bit of work on the 2 Robert W. Smith ones. So thank you very, very much, Sylvan, for your feedback and for making a suggestion. Thank you so much. It honestly just makes my job so much easier and so much more enjoyable to know that somebody actually wanted to do this. So we're going to start off with the Reinecke, The Rise of the Firebird. This is obviously one Stephen Reinecke, and we will have one other Stephen Reinecke piece, which we'll be covering on a very special event, which is our online Wind Band Day for 2021, virtual event. And we're going to have events, workshops and talks from 10 o'clock in the morning till 7:30 at night. We've got loads of amazing guests that have come on and have, you know, doing me a bit of a favour to help raise some money for the Wind Band for Worsley, just to sort of help us through what's been a difficult financial year. So that will be on the 11th of April from 10 until 7:30 at night. And we'll be doing a hard piece rehearsal. Some of you might remember we did one on Gale Force a while ago. And we'll be covering the Stephen Reinecke piece, Goddess of Fire, in that hard piece rehearsal. So tickets are free for Worsley Concert Band members, and for anyone else who would like to join in, it's £2 per session or £10 for a day ticket. There are, I think, 8 sessions throughout the day, so there's something, a little bit of something for everyone. We've got some history with Sue Addison, who is a fantastic trombonist, founder member of Her Majesty's Sackbuts and Cornets. And we've got a couple of sessions, one with Understanding Rhythm, which will be very helpful for anyone wanting to join in with the Goddess of Fire rehearsal later. That's with my fantastic husband, Mark Harrison, who teaches theory online, if anyone wants to get some theory lessons in. If you're thinking, there's a few gaps in my knowledge and I'd like to be able to sort of look at a piece and for it to make a bit more sense to me, then he's available for online theory lessons, and we'll be doing a session on rhythm. On the 11th, he'll also be doing a session on some shows and sessions, talking about his career, which is pretty much as a commercial trumpeter. He does do a lot of orchestral stuff as well, but he's a fantastic commercial artist, and if anyone's wondering what the difference is, sign up for his session. And we've got the Inspirations interviews, a little Q&A panel for anyone who's wanting something a bit more interactive. We do have another Inspirations session coming with fantastic Paul Hornsby, who is incredibly knowledgeable, and it was just an absolute joy to interview him. So that one's coming up soon. Oh goodness, sorry that I breathed really hard then into the mic. I've got to get used to this mic. So yes, we've got other things, bits and pieces as well, and a play-along session to finish the day, which is all with pieces of mine, which will be just hopefully great fun as well. So, starting with one of Stephen Reinecke's other pieces, Rise of the Firebird, and here we go. I'll be pressing play in 3. That took a while, my apologies. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, 26. show, there's 2.5 minutes of Stephen Ranicky, and hopefully, if you like that piece, then I think you'll absolutely love Goddess of Fire. And I've realised that I didn't say in the start of it how you can sign up for the Wimband Day. I'm very sorry. It's on our website, and the link will be in the description below as well. So you can just sign up on the website and then pay your tickets if you're not Worsley. Through the website as well. So yes, that was good fun to try and build and work that out. that was fun. So yes, there we have it. A little bit of Ranicky just to kick it off. Hopefully the blood's pumping and you're a bit ready for Into the Storm, one of our new pieces, a Robert W. Smith. Fantastic piece of music, but obviously quite tricky. There are lots of bits and pieces in it that, you know, we'll need to look at. So off we go. Let's have a little, we're going to start off, we're going to play all the way through Into the Storm, and then we're going to look at some of the more rhythmic passages, which might be a little bit trickier. So here we go. All the way through. This mic is very directional compared to the other one, so I've got to remember to stand in front of it. So 6 minutes long, pace yourselves and enjoy where you've got in the middle section of, you know, all these nice expansive lines. Really enjoy that and take it as an opportunity to sort of relax into the playing before the really punchy rhythmic stuff comes back. So here we go. Into the Storm, all the way through, top to bottom. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, roll.
And right away.
2, 3, 4, 1.
Dun, dun. 14. 58. Crescendo. 1 and. Piano. 54. 1 and 2.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
70.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 74, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Crescendo and back away. 82. Cut the brass, now the woodwind. Up and back. 98.
And 1, 2, and pause. Crescendo and off. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1.
Ready?
Crescendo. 2, 3, 4, 1. Four trill. 1, 2, 3, 4 off. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 off.
Lovely, lovely bit of sort of a sudden major chord there at the very end, sort of wham, with that lovely major third. Excellent. And then right there at the end, the most important thing ever. The penultimate bar, that rip from horns and saxes, horns and alto saxes, really, really got to bring that out and just enjoy the fact that, you know, that's something that you can do unlike any other instrument, especially horns and saxes as well. You know, I can't be biased. So yes, there we go. That's it, all the way through, top to bottom. Let's just go back to the top and look a little bit at some of these rhythms. So I said that very confidently, and then remembered I had to go all the way to the top of the score again. So in bar 5, this rhythm, the da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da 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 dum, that comes back time and time and time again. And I appreciate it might look a bit weird on the page, but all it is a quaver at the start of the bar and a quaver at the end of the bar and crotchets in the middle. 1 and 2 3 and 1 2 3 and 1 and 2 3 and 1 and da 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 da. So although that's written in 3/4, wherever you've got a 3/4, it's kind of a 6/8. It's and everyone has a 6/8 rhythm across that bar of 3/4. So what I'll do this time is where it's a 3/4 bar, I will conduct in 6/8, so that when my arms move, that's where you move. So that's what we're going to do and I'm going to go from the very top because, you know, nothing wrong with getting some nice long notes in, especially, you know, that lovely texture. Although it's got accents on it and it is forte, it is accented, it still comes across quite delicate, which I think is quite the skill in orchestration. So here we go from the top, and we're just going to focus a little bit on those rhythms. And if you are a flute and you've got that tune of bum 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 bum, there's nothing wrong with taking a pass of it off. So taking, it is a 4-bar phrase, isn't it? Yeah, so taking 4 bars off, you know, to have a breather, because in real life you probably would split that up amongst the desks because it's a consistent driving, you know, melody, well, ostinato really, that goes over the top of the main melody when it comes in at 22. So there's nothing wrong with taking 4 bars off to go okay, and then come back in. Nothing wrong with taking your time to take some time off and come back in, because in real life, what would you do? You'd split it with your desk partner. So here we go, very top once more, and we're going to really focus on those rhythms, just making sure we're very, very happy with how they fit, and I will conduct it in 6/8 so that you can sort of see the main beats of those 3/4 bars. Here we go, from the top. There we go.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and
14
3
accents.
and 4 and 1
that
and
really
2
14?
and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3,
Okay, come
4,
away now.
roll. 2, 3, 4, 1.
See, it's just 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Not too overpowering clarinets, it is just MF. Ah, sorry. There we go. Everyone back together there for, oh goodness me, I'm so blind. 38 is that point where everyone's got that second beat, 1, bang, and you're all back together. So if anything goes wrong or you get a little bit lost and you're thinking, no, I don't know what's going on, 38, everyone on second beat, 1, bang, all got that. So it's a chance to get back together and be happy with it. Okay? Lovely. So I hope that makes a little bit more sense with the 6/8 rather than a 3/4. So although it's written in 3/4, it is 2 groups of 3 quavers. With the notable exception of bar 22, 23, 24, 25, if you are a clarinet, you've got 1, 2, 3, 1. But everyone else in the band has got ba-da-da, ba-da-da, or bam-ba-bam-ba. So you've all got, everyone who's not a clarinet has 6/8 in that bar, and clarinets have 3/4. And I do love that. We've got it in Lord of the Dance. It's the Salcedo has got duplets over a triplet rhythm, so you know, you should be, and that's on clarinets as well. So there we go. Not too mental, but it may sort of throw you a little bit initially. Lovely. Oh. Goodness me, I'm so blind. Golly. So from the top once more, and we're going to carry on into 38, I think it is, where we've got that 1, bang. So everyone has that in rhythmic unison, so it's all very homophonic there. So yes, we're going to carry on through 38 and get all the way to the slow section. Okay, here we go. From the top. Gotta reset my score again. That's one thing I do miss. Paper scores are very easy, just sort of and you can bookmark little bits and you go, I want to rehearse from there to there. Just turn it once, but you know. I could have paper scores, you know, I have a printer and all the rest of it, but nah, it's fine. Gonna cut down on waste and then just pick up the proper score when I'm next down south. Okay, here we go. From the top. Ooh. Apparently it does that a little bit. If it has been doing that when I've not been paying attention to it, I'm very sorry. So from the top, all the way through 38, and we're going to get all the way up to the slow section. So here we go. From the top. Here we are.
1 and 2 and 3
Proper
and
forte.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1,
Wait
2,
for this diminuendo.
3,
Start
4,
it now.
roll.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 1.
crescendo.
Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and...
Okay, so then this half tempo feel, just before 70. It is an accurate half tempo, but then 70 itself is really quite free in its time. So although you are, you know, still in 4 and all the rest of it, this piccolo bass clarinet solo, very lovely, and a very, very lovely sound palette to be working with. But essentially, it's the two of you. And so if you do something and I'm not with you, well, that's my problem, isn't it? Because if the two of you are together, then that's what counts. Everyone else underneath you has just got long notes. It is a proper duet, a proper solo for the pair of you. So there we go. Oh, excellent. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's just do this little section from the half tempo through to 74, and then this melody where you start and it's the brass from 74 and then the woodwind take over, and you know, finally then at the end of the slow section the two get put together, and oh, isn't it so lovely? Yes, it is. So here we go, hopefully somewhere near the half tempo. I should have paused it, not stopped it. Oh darn. I missed the days when I could just say we're going from here and then start. Honestly, be a year next week since we started doing online rehearsals. So if you have any ideas of something you want to do as a sort of special occasion, and it's probably not something you want to sort of commemorate, but you know, in case you do, let me know if there's something that you want to do, like, I don't know, a mock concert maybe, or I don't know, a quiz perhaps, some kind of social event. Please do let me know. So here we go. Hopefully somewhere close to the half tempo, and I will mark the half tempo for you. Here we go.
1, and...
Here we go. Coming into the half tempo.
Three, 4, 1,
Half tempo.
2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1,
74,
and 2,
70.
and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 74,
Brass.
2, 3,
There you
4, 1.
A good little chance there to sort of practice that little solo section and get used to the timing of, obviously we're playing to a recording. In real life we could, you know, just do what we wanted, couldn't we? But you know, with a recording we've got to make sure we're with that recording. Lovely. So then the last section of it, you know, is a recapitulation. It's the same again, basically. So what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way through again, and we're going to see how confident you now feel with it, having done just a little bit of work on the rhythm and getting used to some of those little rhythmic quirks. So here we go, from the top, into the storm, all the way through. Here we go. 1, 2. That's the wrong one. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2,
Hold it.
3, 4,
And diminuendo.
roll. 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 74, 2, 3, 4, 1. Here for 98. What do you think the rest is? It's not as fast as it looks. And 1, 2, and pause. Crescendo and off. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1.
So treat this as a pause. Ready?
Crescendo. 2, 3, 4, 1. For trill. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, off.
Excellent. Hopefully some of that rhythmic sort of stuff is a little bit more entrenched in your brain and a little bit more comfortable for you there. That's not Rise of the Fire, but what I'm talking about is Into the Storm, one of the Robert W. Smith ones we're going to do today. Excellent. Next up, sort of the same sort of thing, but in a bit of a microcosm. We've got the slow, fast, is the Black Forest Overture, which we got out for the first time a couple of weeks ago. So let's have a little look at that. There we go. Excellent. Same sort of concept, just in quite the microcosm. So it's, you know, that fast, slow, fast, a couple of time changes, but not too many. But the most important thing here, I think, is clarinets making a really lovely bubbly sound whenever you have these quavers. And anyone who's got them afterwards, hopefully, cross your fingers, you'll be able to sort of hear the clarinets in real life and sort of mimic that. And we want to keep a very consistent feel with these quavers going all the way through. So, here we go. Black Forest Overture, top to bottom, because it's, you know, a little bit easier than Into the Storm, hopefully. And so here we go with Black Forest Overture, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Crescendo. Time change.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Accents. Da, 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 da. It keeps coming.
1, 2, 3 and 4 and pause. And off. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
for the
3,
sign?
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. DS now is there. And coda.
Crescendo everywhere. And
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off.
excellent. So probably the trickiest thing about that is realistically the geography, getting your signs and coders all happy in your brain. But at very least, if you're not a percussionist, you've got 4 bars after the slow section to, you know, find the sign again. But yeah, as I say, nothing wrong with a good old pencil. Big circle around the sign, big circle around the coda, just reminding you where to go. I have vivid memories of that particular piece when I was growing up, and there was scribble marks over everyone's piece. One person genuinely drew arrows going from, you know, here to there to there to there, just to make sure that they were happy with it. And yes, but it's one of these pieces that will not work without the detail. So the detail must be in there. All those accents, all those forte pianos. The detail is what matters in that piece. Otherwise, it's just a collection of quavers, and it's really quite dull. And we don't want that, because we are not dull. No, we are not. So, on now to the second Robert W. Smith piece that was sort of suggested that we have a bit of a fest on, and it's Great Locomotive Chase. Just in case I haven't said that, my apologies. Great Locomotive Chase, and this one has the very interesting sort of tick, as it were, of the perennial speed up to slow down, and it feels quite strange. So it's at, where's she gone? There it is. Figure 19, it starts, where you're going from a crotchet feel to a quaver, where your crotchets equal your quavers all of a sudden. And so although it feels like you're constantly getting faster, actually you drop down in terms of the beat occasionally. So that can be quite tricky, and I appreciate that. So we're just going to do it a couple of times. We're going to go from the top through 19, back to 19. Excuse me, and just cover 19 a couple of times because that's the really tricky bit. Then the rest of it kind of falls into place, she says, overconfidently. So here we go from the top through to figure 19 of Great Locomotive Chase. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Bar 10. Just bend as far as you can, flutes. One. So that's where it starts at figure 19. So we're keeping that tempo at the moment. What you'll notice is the most complicated part to look at probably is the percussion part, because it changes and you've got, you know, you're looking at it and it starts and you think like, yes, I'm sorted, I know what I'm doing, I'm going from crotchets to quavers, but actually it just completely and utterly screws you over for a lot of the time. So this is figure 19, well, the bar into figure 19. Couple of bars into figure 19, otherwise that's mean. And we're going to just do figure 19 a couple of times back and forth just to make sure we're happy with it. So here we go, couple of bars into figure 19. That's the bar before. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So it's just a couple of goes round that, getting faster to then get slower, to get faster then get slower. And a lot of the time, if you're not sort of a percussionist, you probably don't have to worry that much. It's just a question of making sure you're happy with where you are. And so we've only got 2 of them. It's just 2 of those crotchet equals quaver, where we essentially go at half time, and yet it still feels like it's getting faster, which can feel quite strange, so that's absolutely fine. Once more, I'm going to go back and then carry on into the fun stuff, and then we're going to run it through all the way, just to make sure we're happy. It's that bit that's really the trickiest, and then of course we've got a little bit that goes into 3 later, but you're all experts at managing time signature changes now. So here we go, one more time, just before 19. Play at 19. This is play at 19. Bar before 19. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Noticed that my arms are doing the funny thing because the camera did a funny thing. So I'm just going to fix that. How do I fix that again? Oh yes, that's how. Oh, great, that's fixed it now, sorry. Has it? Yes, it has. Right, let's go all the way back to 19 again. I'm very sorry, because I've noticed my arms are going all funny, and that's not very helpful to you at all, is it? So, back to 19, once more again. And just whilst I'm stopped and I'm thinking about it, the same thing applies to the flutes in Into the Storm. If you're a clarinet and you've got this well, it doesn't do that, but it feels like it should. Same thing applies if you need to take 4 bars off and then reset. That's absolutely fine. Even mark it on your part, and then when you get back to band, you're a step ahead of your desk partner. You can say, I'm playing those bars. You're doing the other ones. So there you go. That's my tip. Get ahead now. Here we go. 19. Once more, my sincere apologies for my funny arms. 19. Here we go. Bar before. 9.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
29.
One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1.
Through that very horrible sort of rhythmic modulation there, and lots of accelerando and I don't say decelerando, do I? No, I can't. Anyway, getting slower. Ritz, good lord, that took a long time to get to that word. Blimey. But anyway, lots of different tempo changes as opposed to time changes like we get sort of in some of the other things that we've been doing. Not a time signature change, just changing the actual tempo that the piece is going. And it has that same effect of incredible excitement. So there we go. Hopefully you like all the pieces we've covered. I think that was a fairly good rehearsal, wasn't it? That's pretty damn solid. Those are some good pieces. I'm pretty happy with that. So yes, online Wind Day on the 11th of April, all via Zoom, so you can actually see things going wrong in live time. And so yes, we'll have lots of lovely different things on. As I say, link in the description. Please do sign up and have a good time. If you are a Worsley Concert Band member, it is free for you, and for anyone else who wants to join in, it is £2 per session. There are 8 sessions or £10 for the day. So yes, hopefully I'll see lots of you then, and we'll have our online rehearsal anniversary next week. And yeah, if you have any ideas, if you want to do a mock concert instead, which I feel like would be quite reasonable, you know, pace of how quickly we have to turn things around normally with all this new repertoire. Yes, we'll have something next week maybe, or if you just say, actually, I just want to forget that the whole thing ever happened and I just want to do a normal rehearsal, that is obviously fine as well. So I shall hopefully see you all next time, and hopefully actually see some of you on the screen on the 11th of April for our fantastic online Wind Day. So yes, that's it from me, and I shall see you next time. Bye!